Hello, everybody, and welcome to Angels News. Today is the 2nd of November. Wow, a new month has started yesterday. I'm Rakefet Beka. I'm a spiritual guide. I'm a teacher for practical channeling, and I'm waiting to see you joining me. And here is, do you see him as well? Well, he joined us just now, so I'm guessing he has something to tell us as well. We have a lot to talk about, like usually, and we are here every Tuesday at 8:30 on Israel time. I don't know what the time it is for you because we've changed also our time now for a winter time. So if you're joining me, just say hi and we can get started. I hope that you hear me and see me well because I see the internet is saying that's not really working as well, but it will be okay. So here I see you joining me now. So good evening. Hello. You can send heart. Hello, team. Okay, so let's start talking about all the important things that we need to talk about because there is a lot of important things to talk about. So first of all, if you remember, last week we talked about the dimension of time and how each person is actually feeling the dimension of time in a different way, but it's a spiral, and we have all the lifetimes that we've gone through, and every time we go in the spiral we meet those lifetimes and the karma and the lessons that we have in each lifetime, and then we look at it from another perspective because we're in a higher level of consciousness. So what they want to talk to us today is about the future, how the future is going to look like and how we're going to get there. So let's start by the important thing is that we are now in a new era. We have started the new era, the era of light, enlightening, being enlightened. And this is a beginning of a time that never been before on this planet Earth. Because in the past, there were here all kind of cultures like Atlantis and Lemuria and all kind of things that were here in this planet. And they knew a lot more than what we know now about the stars and about the nature and how to use all those things. They knew a lot more than what we know now, but they didn't know how to work together as a community. And what happened is, I see more people joining me, so I'm just going to say hi. So what happened is that they knew so much so that they can use the plant. They can use the plants. They can use the earth. They can use the core of the plant as well, and they can use the skies and the stars. But they didn't know how to work together as a humanity. I will call it as humanity, but it's not. It's a collective actually. So what happened was that they each knew something, and instead of working together to understand the knowledge that they have, they went into war, which happened a lot here also in this lifetime of the universe, of the earth, of this planet, is that we go into wars because we think we know better, because we think we deserve more. And on what happened on those cultures, we have to stop coming. What happened in the when those cultures were here is that they didn't know how to work together, and they actually fought and they died, and this is why they didn't survive. So the lesson that this planet is going on this time, this last 6,000 and something years, we're now in the 7,000. We've started it already. So what is going on now is that we need to learn how to work together first of all. So this is why they make us forget most of the information, of the knowledge that these older cultures had about how to use the skies, how to use the stars, how to use the planet, how to use the core, how to use the plants and the earth. Because when we know it, we will not be able to be equal. And that's what happened before. So this time we came here with about 7% of knowledge of this things that is existing in this world that we can use. It's not that we don't know it, we just don't remember it, because we kind of we decided that we need to learn in a different kind of way. So first of all, we need to learn as a global lesson, we need to learn how to be equal. And we started, well, everything that we learn now is about how to be together as humanity and how to we affect on one another. So we started all the lifetimes that we had here in this planet, that this earth had, we had a lot of lessons that were related to communication and to rights, to like civil rights and women rights, and to be equal to one another, and to find a way to see ourselves as equal as well, and to give the same rights and not just talk about it, and to be able to express ourselves in the same level as well. So those lessons are things that we've gone through, and then we had a lesson of survival, and we had a lesson of self-proof, and now we have the lesson of being one. Okay, oneness, as we said. And this lesson of being one, of being united, of seeing ourselves equal, is very important, because before we can go to this next level, I said before, we have started the new era. This new era is here. We are in it now. We've started this new era of light. So before we'll be able to remember more, we need to do this step of finding a way to work together. Now, it's important for us to understand that the entire people that is on this planet, not just people, but I am looking now at the people, because this is the major lesson that we have here on this planet Earth, is we need to see each other as equal. So if you look at each other like a puzzle, it doesn't matter where you are in the puzzle. It doesn't matter if you're in the middle, or if you're in the side, or if you're, I don't know, if you're a small part or a big part. It doesn't matter, because each part is important. Each part has a role. And if one of the parts will be missing, the puzzle will not be complete. No matter what we will do, will be falling apart, because you will not be stable when one of the parts is missing. The whole puzzle is affected by it. So we need to see each other as a whole, as a complete picture, as a full puzzle, that all the parts are needed and are important in equally, and we cannot give away any of it. Now, it's more than that, because it's not only that I see myself as equal, I see that I need to give other people the permission and to help them, to give them the ability to see themselves as equal to me. So I will not make another person feel smaller than me, or I will not make myself even, I will not even minimize myself so that another person will feel better. No, I will be the best that I can be, and I will also give the another person all the things that I can in order to help him be the best. But I will not make it over my ability to express myself, and not the other way around. So I want the people to understand that we are in a puzzle, that all equals are important, all parts are important, and we are all equal. And it really doesn't matter where you are in that puzzle, or if you're rich or poor, or what you look like, and what your gender, or what you believe in. It doesn't matter. All parts are equal and are important, the same, on the same in this puzzle. So what we are going to go through now is we're actually going to go through kind of jumps, but those jumps are going to be one step ahead and one step back, 2 steps ahead, one step back. Okay, so it's going to be like that. We have those lessons that we already talked about last week. We talked about the lessons of fear and the lessons of finishing karma from another lifetime. So now every time they want us to remember how to use, or like I said before, how to use more things from nature, every time they want to open a little bit more of our memory, it will be open, and then we will have again a lesson of fear, a lesson of something that will remind us the old karma that we had before. Why? Because we need to do that process of remembering that we are equal, and not to let one of the people think, okay, I have this knowledge now, so I'm better from the others. No, you will be needed to go through one step up, and then find a way to be equal to everyone. And only then we will be on the same level, and we can go another step higher. So I want to give you an example for that, because in the morning someone asked me and they gave us a really good example. For instance, let's say the person that invented the internet. Okay, so if that person that invented the internet would think, wow, that's amazing, I invented the internet, I'm so smart, I'm so much better than others, I have a lot of money. Okay, which is probably what happened this time, and it's just an example. So if that person thinks about himself that highly, so he must think that other people are less than him. And then he will have a lesson then that he will need to learn that, okay, he have the internet, but he doesn't have food. So he need another person that maybe is just a farmer to give him food. Okay. And he will find a way to understand that he's equal to other people. And then those lessons from another lifetimes will meet us again every time that we have a spiritual growth. That means that if you feel that you're going back, it actually means that you have been in a spiritual growth now, you had a jump now, and now you need to be equal again and find a way to understand how the whole process is making you feel again that you are equal, and then you can raise to another level of consciousness. So what we are going through now is actually one step, two steps ahead, and then one step back in order to understand again that we are all equal, and then more knowledge will be open to us, and we will remember more things that our mind already know, our souls already know, but we really don't remember yet. If you have questions, by the way, feel free to write them down. I know it's a lot of information and we have more to talk about, but it's important information. And I feel that they are telling it to us now because it's time for us to understand how to use it. Okay, so if you think there are people that might enjoy this information, please send it to them. And you can also tag them here, because this time of new era that have started, we are here now, it's new beginning, it's something that never happened before. Our universe never reached to that point that we are in now, so we are here now, and it's important for us to keep flowing this information and bring it to more people. Okay, so when this lessons that we're going through now will we will reach to a certain level. When we will reach that certain level, we will be living already in communities. And I talked about it a little bit last year. Those communities actually have different roles. So there's going to be a community of people that are in the farm, working in the farm, and other people that are cooking, and more another community that is building houses, and another community that is dealing I don't know, with technology. So all kind of different communities, and we are going to go through life lessons in each community. And the person is going to live in the community, and he's going to go through a lesson, a really important lesson then there. And instead of dying at the end of this lesson, he will leave that community and will go to another community. In this new community, he will express himself in a new way. He will find new abilities about himself. And then again, when he feels that he's finished, he will leave the community. So it's something that all of us is going to go through, and will not be difficult for us to see someone living, because we will understand that he have finished that lesson and he's now growing to another level of spirituality, and it's important for him to go through this new lesson. So we will encourage that, we will help one another. And also families, if you go with your husband and you both raise your level of consciousness, so you will both go to another community, but something will not work, one might stay and then one might leave. And also kids, in a certain point, they will go through their own separate ways, like happening now. So when we will be in that kind of living, we will understand that we are all contributing one another. So we are affecting on one another. It's something that they are telling us now already, but we will understand that if I'm doing what I'm doing because I'm doing it best, okay, which is, let's say, cooking, and another person is really good in technology, and I will give him my food and he will give me the technology that I need. So we are all benefit from it. And this is the way those communities is going to work. Now, in those communities, and also on during the way that we need to go through to get there, we will be separate by the different types of people. We're going to have different types of roles for different people. So the roles that we're going to have are these. First of all, will be the people that will help us get connected with nature. So they will be the people that will work the earth, and that will know how to read the stars, and that will know how to do also ceremonies with the nature. But they will not be the people that will perform them. There will be other people that will do the ceremonies, that they will work together. So they're going to be the people that are connecting us to nature, and they're going to be the people that are related to the ceremonies, and are going to perform the ceremonies for everyone. They're going to be the people, the role of writing the information that is coming to us. So there will be the people that are writing, like writing history, and that will be their job. And there are going to be other people that their job will be to inform by talking, and to transfer this information to more people, to the audience, and to bring that information by words out to everyone. They're going to be also the people that are holding the torch of knowledge. So they will bring the information by channeling through their body. So they're going to experience a lot of things first on their body. For instance, if there's going to be information about healing, so they will experience it on their body first, and then they will have to transfer it, and then they will transfer it to the people that are talking, and that are bringing the information by talking to more people, and to those people that need to write it down. So they're all working together, but each one have a role. They're going to be the people of action and vision, and they're going to work about new ideas and actually bring them into action. So those people that will receive the information, the channelers, they will help, they will work together with the people of the ideas, but they're going to bring it into action. And there's going to be the people that collect all the people that are left behind. If you think about a group going to a tour, so there's a person in the front that holding the stick, and say, hey, we're going there, I'm going to the right, I'm going to the left. And there's the person in the back that is saying, come on, hurry up, or the whole group is going ahead, go on, hurry up. So these are going to be the people that collect more people around us, and helping those people that are still not waking up, and showing them where they need to go, and helping them going through that path of awakening. And finally, but not least, they're going to be the children and the teachers of the children. Now, the teacher of the children are not going to teach them anything. They're actually going to learn from those kids, or from the children, and they're going to give them the ability to be who they are. So to help them pronounce themselves. So they're not going to teach them anything. They're actually going to give them a safe place to be themselves, and to bring information into the earth, and teach the teachers. It's going to be a reverse of roles here, and they're going to teach the teachers in order for them to give the information to the rest of the group. So this is a little bit about how our life in the community is going to look like. And of course, there are going to be more people that will do more actions and things like that. But these are the roles that we're going to have until we will reach that, until we will reach the time of living in communities. This is the things that we need to look. Where am I? What is my role in this universe now? Okay. And then we will come into that point that we will be living in communities, and we will be doing our part, and by doing our part, we'll bring the best out of us, and then we will finish our lifetime lessons in that community, and will not have to die. As I said before, we'll go to a new community. Wow, that sounds exciting, right? I see that you're writing that it is beautiful. Thank you, Teen. So I feel it as well. I think it is beautiful, and I feel that we are so lucky to know that information now. And they also said that we are going to learn things about the, now I don't know how to say it in English, ozone. You know what is the ozone in space? How does it call in English? I don't know. The ozone layer. That's the way I think it's called, but I don't know. Let's see if Google knows. If you know what I mean, to write it to me, okay? Let's see. The ozone layer. Yeah, it says, okay. So Google thinks it's the ozone layer. I hope that you understand what I mean. So it means it's the layer that's around the universe, around Earth. Okay, and we have also a lot to learn about the vibration there on this layer and how to use it. And we also will have also a healing process that is related to the ozone layer, also reflected to us and also reflected to him. So to him, to her, I don't know, it's a layer. So to it. So that's something that we still need to learn how to do. I feel that I need to write it down because I know there's going to be more information about it. So I will ask about it as well. So I hope that you understand everything. I hope that I've transferred the information correctly. If you have any questions, feel free to write it down. I do believe that they are telling us this information because we have the ability to see it already in our eyes, and when we see it, even if it's in our imagination, we hold it really strongly and we will bring it to us faster. So to really to close my eyes and to imagine those marvelous things that they are telling us that our universe is going to experience is actually already happening. If you remember, there is no time, so it's actually happening already in the dimension of time, in one of the lifetimes that is around us. It's already there, we are living it already. So to be connected to it will bring it now more into action. Okay. Angela, you're asking, do we know when is it going to happen? We don't know exactly when it's going to happen. I do know that we have at least 20 years now of learning how to be united. I will say it that way, okay? But we're going through so many lessons every day. If you will just think about that past week, how many things have you learned about yourself? It's something that I do. I write every evening before I go to bed. What did I learn about myself today? And every month I read it. And when I read it, I feel that I've done a major jump in my life. And sometimes you don't see it. You don't see it because you look at it only once a year, probably on your birthday or on, I don't know, the beginning of the new year. But when you look on every day, step by step that you're doing, you see how much you've gone through and how amazing, what amazing process you have done, and you see your growth. And it we have about 20 years now of learning what does it mean to be united. It seems a long time, I know, but it's not, because we have so many things to learn then in those 20 years. It doesn't mean that we will live in communities only in 20 years from now. No, it will be sooner than that, hopefully. But we do have so much to learn until, well, in those 20 years. That's what I know. I know that in 20 years from now, our universe will look completely different. That I know. That's something that when I was little, they used to talk to me about 2040, and they used to tell me that the entire world will look different. So I don't know where I'll be in 20 years from now or where you will be, but I do know that everything will be completely different from what it is now. And this is something that I'm looking for because I know that on the way, in the process of getting there, we will learn more things about ourselves and we will see the change happening. Okay, we will see those changes happening in front of us, and we will have a big part in those changes as well. So this is why I feel that it's exciting news. Okay. This is good news for our Mother Earth. Yes, yes, it is. And we have so much to learn. You know, when they say that we have all this information about healing by the ozone layer, it's amazing because I never thought about healing by that. And now I'm curious to learn more. So I wrote it down for myself and I'm going to ask more information about it. Let's see if they will give it to me. Hopefully they will. And I feel excited because I know we have so much to learn and we have so much to discover and so many beautiful and amazing opportunities that we don't even know about it exist. And it's really exciting me. So they give us this information. because they want us to imagine it already, because they want us to remember being there, remember creating it, and then our blood in our body will start moving by that rhythm that bring that. Okay, I hope it was clear. So this is where we're going, and this is the reason they're giving us all this amazing information. Let's see, sounds interesting. That means that the climate change does not exist. uh, Not exactly, it does, but it's going to be part of the things that is going to change our world, but it's going to change it for the better. Okay, so we need to remember to do that, to do our part in the world in order to help nature and help Mother Earth survive and be stronger. So what we can do in order to do that, to help, this is something small that each one of us does, and it affects everyone. So like I said before, it's that puzzle. So every person, each and every one of us have an important part in that puzzle. So if one of us will do one thing every day, each one of us will do one thing every day in order to keep our nature alive and Mother Earth alive and strong, the entire world will benefit from it, and it will affect one another as well. So one thing every day, that's it. That's all we need to do. As many people as possible, obviously. So pass it on. Thank you so much for being here with me today. And please, please, please share and tag people and tell them about this information, because we are going ahead. We have started this new era of light. Love you. Have a beautiful weekend. Bye.